people who've hurt me was a dark, lonely hole where I ended up dirty, trying to make sense of what's fair and what's ugly. So I drew my conclusions and I stated them smugly. When the adrenaline rush of the wave of rage passes, and I'm cold in that hole, and there's mud on my glasses, I don't care anymore to issue all my subpoenas, or seek revenge on my foes, or fulfill my grave like agreement. So though the world is a winter, growing colder and colder, I remember the warmth when my father laid his hand on my shoulder, when my father laid his hand on my shoulder. In my nightmares I've seen all the wrath and destruction of my dark enemy, and his lethal deduction that if I've ever felt helpless, and if I've ever felt fearful, he says he has a right to accuse. He says he'll pierce my side with his spearful. And when I was shamefully weak and knew I should have been bolder, I was strengthened again when my father laid his hand on my shoulder, when my father laid his hand on my shoulder. As the silver is burned, I can see what the dross is at the foot of the tree. I am grieving my losses. But it's not my duty to die for the sins I've committed. I'm allowed to run free